Hey there, food lovers! We got a Christmas treat with a unique twist. We created the most delicious Little Debbie Christmas tree cheesecake ever. Trust us, this dessert is a guaranteed showstopper. So grab your aprons, put on your Santa hats, and let's get baking. Prepare to unleash your culinary creativity. Grab your favorite ingredients and dive into an exhilarating flavor and fun baking adventure. Let's create something unique and create unforgettable moments together in the kitchen. First things first, we gotta round up our ingredients. This is the foundation of our delicious creation. Don't worry, this isn't any grocery store scavenger hunt. We've got everything you need right here. We're keeping it simple and delicious. There is no need for fancy or hard-to-find items. You'll need 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs for the crust. This will be the base of our cheesecake, providing the perfect crunch. Next, add 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, melted to perfection. This will help bind the crumbs together, and don't forget a 1/4 cup of sugar. This adds just the right amount of sweetness to our crust. Start with 3 softened 8-ounce packages of cream cheese for a deliciously rich and creamy cheesecake filling. This ingredient is essential for creating the luscious texture that makes our cheesecake irresistible. Add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar to sweeten the deal and 3 large eggs to give it structure and a smooth texture. And of course, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This adds a lovely aroma and enhances the overall flavor. For the toppings, grab a box of Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. These festive treats will add a fun and whimsical touch to our cheesecake. You'll also need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, which you will whip into a light and fluffy topping, and a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar to sweeten the whipped cream just right. Finally, don't forget the sprinkles. Every holiday dessert needs sprinkles to make it extra unique and festive. They add a pop of color and a bit of fun to our creation. Get ready to dive into an exciting baking adventure. We've gathered all our delicious ingredients, and now the fun begins. Roll up those sleeves, turn up your favorite holiday tunes, and create a delightful cheesecake that will steal the show at any gathering. Trust us, you'll enjoy bringing this lovely treat to life. Getting ready for sweet success. The holiday season is upon us, and what better way to celebrate than by baking a delicious cheesecake that will wow your friends and family. Today, we're diving into the festive spirit and preparing a mouth-watering dessert that's sure to be the star of your holiday table. Now that we've lined up all our ingredients like a Christmas parade, let's get prepped. We've got everything we need right here. Graham crackers, butter, sugar, cream cheese, eggs, vanilla extract, and a few secret ingredients to make our cheesecake extra special. First, preheat that oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is crucial because we want our cheesecake to bake evenly and develop that perfect golden brown crust. We want it nice and toasty for our cheesecake masterpiece. Imagine the oven's warmth filling your kitchen, making it feel cozier and more festive. Next, grab your trusty 9-inch springform pan. This pan is essential for making cheesecakes because its removable sides make it easy to release the cake without damaging it. Do you know the one with the removable sides? It's a baker's best friend for making perfect cheesecakes. Give it a good spray with baking spray. This will ensure that our crust doesn't stick to the pan and comes out clean and beautiful. Ain't nobody got time for stickin' cheesecake. We want our dessert to slide out effortlessly, looking as perfect as it tastes. It's time to make that graham cracker crust. This is the foundation of our cheesecake, giving it that delightful crunch and flavor. Mix the graham cracker crumbs in a medium bowl, making sure they're finely crushed. You can use a food processor or a rolling pin to get them right. Add in the melted butter and sugar. The butter will help bind the crumbs together, while the sugar adds a touch of sweetness that complements the creamy filling. Press that mixture into the bottom of your prepared pan. Press it down firmly with the back of a spoon or a flat-bottomed glass. Make it nice and even, like you're laying down a fresh blanket of snow. This will ensure that every bite of our cheesecake has that perfect balance of creamy and crunchy. Now, let's move on to the filling. In a large mixing bowl, beat the cream cheese until it's smooth and creamy. This is the base of our cheesecake, so we want it to be as smooth as possible. Gradually add in the sugar, beating well after each addition. The sugar will dissolve into the cream cheese, creating a sweet and velvety mixture. Next, add the eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. This will help to incorporate air into the mixture, making our cheesecake light and fluffy. Remember the vanilla extract. It adds a wonderful depth of flavor that enhances our cheesecake's overall taste. Pour the cream cheese mixture over the prepared crust, spreading it out evenly. Make sure it reaches all the edges so that every slice has a perfect layer of creamy filling. Smooth the top with a spatula and gently tap the pan on the counter to release any air bubbles. This will help our cheesecake bake evenly and look professional. Place the cheesecake in the oven and bake for about 55 minutes or until the center is set. The edges should be slightly golden and the center should slightly jiggle. Once it's done, turn off the oven and let the cheesecake cool with the door open. This gradual cooling process will prevent cracks from forming on the surface. After about an hour, remove the cheesecake from the oven and let it cool completely on a wire rack. Then, refrigerate it for at least 4 hours or overnight to let it set. When you're ready to serve, run a knife around the edge of the pan to loosen the cheesecake, then remove the sides of the springform pan. Slice it up and enjoy the sweet success of your holiday baking. And there you have it. A mouth-watering holiday cheesecake will wow your guests and elevate any celebration. Get ready to crank up the flavor and indulge in that mouth-watering goodness. All right, everyone, it's time for the star of the show, the cheesecake filling. In a large bowl, beat the softened cream cheese and sugar until smooth. We don't want any lumps in our cheesecake, but now we do. Beat in those eggs individually, then stir in the vanilla extract. Ensure that all ingredients are blended thoroughly for the best results. Pour that creamy goodness over your graham cracker crust. Distribute it evenly, just as you expertly did with the crust. Now comes the fun part. The holidays are all about joy, laughter, and delicious treats. What better way to unite everyone than by creating a festive masterpiece in the kitchen? Today, we will transform a simple cheesecake into a holiday showstopper that will have everyone talking. Let's decorate this cheesecake like it's the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Imagine the twinkling lights, the sparkling ornaments, and the sheer magic of the season. That's the kind of energy we're bringing to our dessert today. So roll up your sleeves and let's get started. First, unwrap those adorable Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. These little cakes are not just tasty, but they also add a whimsical touch to our cheesecake. Their festive colors and shapes are perfect for our holiday theme. Carefully cut each one into quarters. This step is crucial because we want to ensure each piece is just the right size to fit perfectly on our cheesecake. Take your time and use a sharp knife to get clean cuts. Whip the heavy cream and powdered sugar in a chilled bowl until stiff peaks form. This is the secret to getting the perfect, fluffy texture that makes our cheesecake look covered in snow. Make sure your bowl and beaters are cold to achieve the best results. This is going to be our snowy frosting. It's light, airy, and delicious. Plus, it adds that winter wonderland feel to our dessert. Imagine your guests' delight when they see this beautiful snowy cheesecake. Once the cheesecake has baked and cooled, frost it generously with whipped cream. Don't be shy, pile it on thick. The more whipped cream, the more festive and indulgent our cheesecake will be. Make sure to cover the entire surface evenly. Now, gently press the Little Debbie Christmas tree cake quarters into the whipped cream, arranging them in a decorative pattern around the edges of the cheesecake. This is where you can get creative. Arrange them in a way that looks pleasing to you. Finally, sprinkle with festive sprinkles. These little touches add a pop of color and cheer to our dessert. And there you have it, a holiday cheesecake that's as delightful to look at as it is to eat. Enjoy! Let's kick off the celebration and spread the joy. Now that your cheesecake is complete, it's time to impress your friends and family with this delicious treat. Bring everyone together and cherish the delightful moments you share. Don't forget that the most delightful aspect of baking is spreading the love and joy it creates. Indulge your senses and create unforgettable moments. This cheesecake is so delicious that you'll want to share it with everyone you know. Take a photo and share it with us on social media. You can even share in the comments below. We can't wait to see your masterpiece. This cheesecake is the perfect holiday dessert to bring to potlucks, cookie swaps, or to enjoy with your loved ones. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this take on creating the most delicious Little Debbie Christmas tree cheesecake ever. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more sweet treats. Don't forget to ring that notification bell for upcoming Christmas and holiday desserts. This Little Debbie Christmas tree cheesecake is a unique take on a cheesecake that will stand out at your next holiday party. From our kitchen to yours, happy holidays and happy baking.